Hey guys, want to just show you my new tool that I'm getting ready to be coming out with. Right now this is only available to a few people that are beta testing it for me. I have not released this out to anybody yet, haven't done any launches on it or anything like that, but this is my new Content Viper, my new tool to create content. There's a ton of tools out on the web right now, out on the net, that do a variety of different tasks with content creation. Some of them are dirt cheap that are absolute pieces of crap. Others that are extremely expensive that are absolute pieces of crap. And then, of course, you have the really high-end software out there, high-end content creators online that are very expensive. $297 a month, $500 a month. I've seen one for $997 a month. Crazy stuff, lots of high prices. And what I've done here is I've created a great tool that's very affordable, and it contains everything in the highest quality, all the way down to the very beginning of lower end options, all the way up to the best options. So I've got everything covered in this tool. I have a lot of other updates that are currently coming out. Tonight I'm actually expecting 2 more updates. One is going to be a global find and replace, is what I'll be talking about pretty soon. And then the other one is a top 10 title scraper that's going to be coming out. So whatever keyword you put in, whatever keywords I should say that you've put in for your project, it will go out on Google, scrape the top 10 websites with those titles, with those keywords, generate the titles for you, spin them for you that are already ranking in Google, and then you can apply them to your articles, which is super cool. Very awesome. Alright, so without further ado, let me get started on here, show you what Content Viper is. What I want to do is just kind of give you a preview of the whole tool inside and out, what it can do, what type of content it can scrape, and how good the quality is. Now, a couple of things with Content Viper: you do need to have Spin Rewriter, at least at this moment, which is a one-time fee that you can get. Most people own Spin Rewriter anyways as it is, but for those that don't, it's, I believe, $97 one-time fee. Very low, very affordable price. You just get an API off of there, which is part of the software, part of the tool, and you put it in. There's no monthly charges, anything like that. So you just need a Spin Rewriter account right now. You do need proxies to put in for the scraping part, and that's it. There's no captchas or anything like that. Once you've got that into the system, you're ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started here. You can see I have a lot of different projects added in here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a new project here. I'm going to say Keto Diet. I've not yet done this one. This is something I have not tested before doing this recording today, so it's going to be a drop in the bucket to see what we have. So let's see. Let's go ahead and add project, Keto Diet. Let me go over to Google and we'll say Keto Diet keywords. Okay, so let's do Keto Diet meal plan, ketogenic diet, and actually I'm gonna just take out meal plan there. Let's go with these 2 keywords right here. Okay, we can do low carb weight loss. Carb diet. Okay, we'll do 4 keywords there. You can import keywords in here, so you can see, okay, we have 4 keywords. You can click on import. You can import your keywords directly in. And first thing that we want to do is we want to scrape articles. Now this is going to take just a few moments, like maybe a minute or so, to pull up articles. And while we wait, I'm going to pause the video, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that literally took about 45 seconds, and you can see it right here. Look at all these different articles. So for every keyword, it pulled up several articles that it put together that scraped out the top 10 results in Google. So let's go ahead and see what they have here. Okay, a ketogenic diet for beginners, the #1 keto guide, Diet Doctor. Okay, that looks great. Looks like a nice article right there. Okay, let's see what else they have. Number 12. How you can and can't eat with the keto diet. Eat this, not that. Long-term effects of a ketogenic diet. Okay, let's see. Number 14. Keto is ranked the worst diet by health experts. Eggs and avocados are staples. Okay, of the food. Let's see. Number 15. Ultimate. Okay, it's not too bad. Add the card. Looks like there's some advertising in there on that article. Okay, keto diet here. Low carb. Looks like it's been kind of smashed together. Keto diet. Okay, may cause temporary flu-like symptoms. Okay, ketogenic diet can lead to flu-like symptoms during the first few weeks. Interesting. 2 articles on that one. Number 1 keto guide. Diet doctor. I think we actually already saw this one. Okay, global. Low carb weight loss. Low carb diet. So you can see it just pulls in a ton of information. Okay, low carb diets for diabetes. Okay, so this is a great sub niche if you're doing dieting. If you're creating articles for a diet video or a diet website or something like that. Low carb diet for diabetes, a guide meal plan. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and use this one. Let's go ahead and put this one together right here. So let's go ahead and take a look here. What we do is we do have a preview button that'll show you what the spin tags would actually look like in an article. But we don't have spin tags added in here yet. Okay, so there's my spin rewriter key. I'll take that out of here. You can see on my mix options, I can actually choose on here if I want it unique, mixing sentences from multiple articles, if I want it mix from the same article, or if I want it readable one article. So I just put readable in here, and just because I'm doing a test here for you guys. Okay, so that's on settings again. Okay, let's go to options. I want to add paragraphs in here. So it's going to add paragraphs. Look at that. Makes the article look a heck of a lot better. Alright, let's see if there's anything in here that we need to change. So anything in here, you can click in here. You can add in spaces where you need it. So you can see there at the beginning of these articles, some of this stuff is kind of squished together. So you want to come in and edit the article any way that you want or can. A couple of these things, I don't know why it did that. It's something kind of new that squashed it all up there. And mesh. And so see, you can come through here and you can clean up your article. Now let's say if there's other things in here just like that. Okay. Okay, person's carb needs. Okay. So this is just one article here, COVID-19. Okay, why is that in there? Written by Dawn. I need to blah, blah, blah. We don't really need that information right here, so we could take out that part of the article. Let's see, written by... This may be an advertisement that it sucked in. So let's go ahead and delete out that information there. Don't really want that in my article. Okay, we'll take out that information right there. Okay, article. So you see I'm just cleaning up the article. That's it, just adding in a little bit of information, make it look nice. Any words that are squashed together here, there's a few of them. Just, you know, put a little space in here. So anything that you want to do, you can actually select them and do a Control B. You can make it bold. You can add H1 title tags in here, which is pretty cool. So anything that you want to do, you can select it. You can add, you know, links to it, things like that here on the actual article. So let's go into options. We've already added paragraphs. We have a title, top 10 title scraper coming in. At the moment, we don't have that, but right now what you can do is you can add in titles here. So you can actually do generate titles. Keyword is going to be keto diet. Okay. And let's say that we want to do 4 titles. Hit OK. Alright, it's going to go out and it's going to create some. 7 easy ways to make keto diet faster. Here's a method that is helping keto diet. 3 easy ways. Okay. So you could hit add now. Okay, number 5. All right, so I had too many. Let's just see. Okay, so here we go. That's an H3 tag. Those tags didn't go in. That's an H2 tag. You could actually change this to an H1 if you wanted to. So you could do a H1 tag. Put that in just like that. So now you have an H1 tag right up here. 7 easy ways to make keto diet faster. Then you have your main title that starts out. You could take that out if you wanted to. A guide the plan, or you could hit bold. You could underline it. Like I said, any type of information that you wanted to add in, you could do. Alright, so we'll have that. You can actually add in images. So let's go ahead and you can do custom image URLs if you have them. Or you could say generate images. So let's say keto diet. Okay. And let's put in 2 images. Hit OK. It's going to scrape it now. Okay, keto jet. Hit add. Okay, so now we've got images put in here. So we have 2 great images. Okay, put that in just like this. Clean that up. Okay, so now we have that. Can hit preview. Alright, so here's what preview would look like. Here's a method that is helping keto diet, keto information. Alright, very good. So now we have that into the article. Next we can, so we've added images, now we can add videos in. Now right now I don't have the video scraper in, but that will be coming very soon. You could import your own video URLs directly in. You could copy video URLs from YouTube. So we could go to YouTube over on another screen here. And let's just say that you want to put in a different person's video. You could say keto diet. Okay. So I'm going to copy that video URL, put it right here, hit add. Okay, so now we have a video right here, so we can go to preview. Okay, it will show whenever you do it, but right now on the preview it's not going to show the video. So you have image, paragraph, video, paragraph, image, paragraph. Okay, so everything looks good, starts out paragraphs up here. Alright, so that's awesome. So now we have that information. Now, there is a new change that came out today, which is really wicked. I absolutely love it. It's under filters. And this is called the find and replace. And oh my gosh, this makes life super awesome. So let's say we type in the word keto. You can hit find all. Now, the yellow doesn't actually cover up the right ones necessarily, but it changes everything in here. So I could actually come in and put in anything that I wanted to and change anything in here. So for example, let's say Miho. Okay, let's do Miho, that person's name right here. Miho Hata Naka. Okay, I'm gonna change that to Michael Bose. Hit find all. Replace all. Okay, medically reviewed by Michael Bose. Check that action out. Which is really amazing. Okay, read all. Alright, we have another name right here, Natalie Olson. Okay. So, and there's another one right there for Natalie Olson. So let's do Natalie Olson. We'll copy that name. Find and replace. We're going to put that in. Find all. Replace all. It just all replaced it with Michael Bose. So what this really comes in handy for, this was one of my very exciting updates I've been waiting for. If you have a name that you're pulling in here, let's say that you scrape another great article out there, ranked top 10, and it has a different company's name in it, you could change all of the company names to your own business name. If you have a name in here for any particular product, you could change that product to your product name that you would want. You can change anything in here to anything that you want, and you can do it all at once, or you could do it one at a time. So you could find all, boom, replace all. Find all, replace all. Super, super cool. I absolutely love this feature. I've been looking for this feature forever. Okay, so now that we've got our article put together here, I'm just going to clean that up right there. A couple things I want to do first is I actually want to save this. So we're just going to clean that up again. I want to hit save. Oops, that made it a, that went back, that reverted it. So let's do H1N1, sorry, H1. Must have flu in my mind. I'm gonna hit save. Okay, so I want to save that information with all the changes. So always make sure that you save. You can save as if you want. You can save it to your desktop for the article. But let's just say that we save it in here. So again, we save it. Okay, so we've totally saved it. Now, what we want to do is we want to go in and do the final bit here. We can add in HTML decorations. This will automatically put in different things with like bolding and just HTML things that would make the article a lot better. Or we can generate the spin tags. So let's go ahead and generate spin tags. And right now I hit generate spin tags. It doesn't look like anything's being done. You can't actually click anything just now, but everything is being done. It's creating the spin right now as we speak. And you'll see this spin tags come out in just a moment. So we'll just give this just a few more moments here. Okay, so that took about 1 minute. We have our full spin tags in here now. We can hit preview and you can see what it would look like previewed here. And that's just one part of the spin that it put together. Alright, so we'll hit back. So we have our full spin tags. Let's go ahead and hit save. Okay, so we have our save, we have our H1, we have our H2, we have our H3 in here. So that's great. That looks really good. Okay. I totally screwed that up. I went in here and I was just, after I already did the spin tags, which was a no-no, I clicked on HTML decorations and I totally foobarred all of my work. That's what happens when you do a live video. So good thing I didn't save that right there. So I didn't save that article. That was number 15. Let's go ahead and open it back up. Okay, so we've got our good looking article back without all those screw ups that I did before when I added the the HTML spin tags. Okay, so now we have all of our different variations, and we have a really great article that we've put together. So now that we've got this great article, what we can do is, since we've scraped all the articles, we've changed article number 15, we can go in here and generate article now. So we could actually save this article like I showed you before, or we could generate it. And if we hit generate, let me show you what it does. We could say, okay, I want to do single. I want to pull it from, let's see here, low carb diet number 15, okay? And I want to generate, oh yeah, I want to generate 20 different versions, and I want to mix paragraphs, and I'm going to hit generate. And boom, check this action out. I've just got 20 different articles off of here, all with different spin tags, all with the same article that we just did, with all the changes that we did in here, with all the information. We have 20 different variations, 20 different works in here, all from that one article. Isn't that cool? So we have all those great changes put in, and that was mixing sentences or mixing paragraphs, which I did here. Now, there's a different thing that you can do here. If you come in and you edit all of these articles, which I actually want to add in a button here that says delete. So I'd like to be able to select an article and hit delete and have it deleted. So that's not in here just yet, but when it happens, it's going to save a lot of time. But let's say that you actually come in, you spend the time, maybe 5 minutes, tweaking every single article to your liking. And you tweak all the articles to your liking with all of your changes. That's why one of the changes is going to be that global find and replace, that you could change everything at once, which is going to be a lifesaver. But right now we don't have that feature until tonight or tomorrow morning. But let's just say that when that happens, you could edit all these articles at the same time, changing keywords and links and whatever else you want, okay? But let's say that you've done that and you want to actually take all those articles, all those changes, and you want to put them all together. Now what you would do is you'd hit generate article, and this time you'd say multiple. Number of articles to use. Let's say we want to use 16 articles, and we want to generate 50 articles off of them, and I want to mix sentences. And you hit generate. Okay. Now I've got 50 in here on top of the ones that already did that are really mixed up. And you can see I don't have spin tags in these because I didn't go through and fix all those other articles, right? But that's amazing. That really creates massive uniqueness. So you can edit all of those articles. You can create multiple spin tags. So much unique content off of this. And that was super fast. Look how fast that was. That was literally in under 5 seconds. It generated 50 articles from all that content in here, just from this one project. And with this tool, you can have unlimited projects in here. Any amount of things you want to do. Now, there's something else in here that's very cool that no other tool has. And that is, you can actually scrape original content in a foreign language. You can see right here. I have Spanish locksmith. I did a couple. German HVAC, Italian locksmith. Let's do Spanish locksmith. Let's look at Perdido number 18. Okay, so I'd actually come in here. I'd already made some changes before. I'm going to hit preview, and let's just copy some of this content right here. Let's just say I want to copy these two content articles. Okay, so I'm going to pull over Google Translate. I'm going to drop in my content here. Okay, look how good that content is. Read on, you will see where we are, that we are the right ones to solve your problem. Disadvantage over time, as it happens to everything, our remote control suffers wear and tear, and some of the following can occur. Okay, there's a phone number right there. We'll advise you of the wrong commitment, necessary information, make sure the year and model, blah, 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 blah. All in original Spanish, okay? Now, what's really neat about this is you can come in and you can create this content. So let's go ahead and do this again. Oops. Okay, we'll do keto diet. My bad. Let's delete that out, actually. Let's hit delete. And we'll delete out that second project right there. Okay, so we delete that out. Let's do keto Spanish. Okay, we'll add that project in. Now, since my Spanish is extremely terrible, considering I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, the only words that I learned, and I swear this is true, were all the bad words. And I still remember them. 20 years later, I still remember all the bad words in Spanish. Go figure. I couldn't pass that class if my life depended on it. But I still remember all the bad words. Aren't kids bad? Kids are terrible. Okay, so let's do detect language here, and let's do keto diet. Okay, let's do it to Spanish. Okay, Spanish, there we go. Dieta cheto. Okay, probably said that terribly wrong. Alright, so put that over there. Keto diet. Okay, let's go ahead and scrape articles here. And what this does is it actually scrapes in the original language, okay? So it's already Spanish articles out there. Instead of taking English articles, creating Spanish out of them, there's bad translations, whatnot. You can actually take this and you can use this article you can use this tool to scrape original, high-quality Spanish content. Go in, use Google Translate, make your changes of whatever you need to do, figure out the words that you need to change or the phone numbers or whatnot, add your images in, bada bing, bada boom. You can spit out high quality, any language. You can do anything. You can do Romanian, you can do Russian, you can do German, Italian, Spanish, Finnish. Yes, I said Finnish, right? You can do anything that you want. Viking, probably. Latin. I haven't never tried Latin, actually. That would be an interesting one to try. But you can actually do anything. Any type of keyword. Any type of article. You can create high quality content in any language. Which is superb. Very cool. So we'll let this scrape. I'll get right back to you. Okay, so that took about 1.5, 2 minutes, and we've got some great content. Okay, so here we go. Looks like vitamins, diet, vitamins. Don't really see in here that word. Cheto. Sato. May say it totally wrong. If you're Spanish, I am extremely sorry. My español es malo, mi es loco en la cabeza, mi estúpido. That is about the entirety of my Spanish. I swear. Okay. Los días, the menu. Okay, 13. Let's try this one. What in the... Ah, here we go. Okay. Keto diet. Let's go ahead and see what this content looks like. Pull over. Where is my Spanish? Google Translate. Okay. Okay, keto diet, intermittent fasting. Can you get together to keto diets, intermittent fasting, total weight loss, blah, blah, blah. That looks great. Look at that content. That's great content right there. Translates out very well. A very nice, high quality article. And that's all in here. So we could clean this up. Now, the only thing with Google Translate is it only does 3,000 words, right? So these really big articles, it's not going to be able to do. That being said, you can actually do it within a Google spreadsheet. You can put the information in and have the Google translate the spreadsheet into whatever language do you want. So I could actually translate this whole article from Spanish into English very quickly, very easily. And if there was a phone number in here or anything that I needed to change, like a name, then I could actually come in here and totally change it. So you can see they have Dr. Fung. I know of Dr. Fung. I've followed some of his videos online, some of his writings on the keto diet, things like that. So I definitely know that. Okay, there's a podcast of Bulletproof Radio. And you could actually take this out by doing the filter with the find and replace. So if I wanted to, I could take that out anywhere else. I saw it in here. Harvard Health Blog. Okay. I don't really see any other particular languages, or not languages, but keywords that are popping out necessarily off, you know, like names of businesses or anything like that. But you would definitely want to go through the article. But this looks like a really great article from a English perspective, not knowing what in the hell I am looking at. I said hell. Totally did. Cuss jar. Where is it? All right. So great article, good content. You can totally put it together. You can add all of this in here. You can add your paragraphs into it. So see what it does. Makes it really nice because that was a lot of spaces right in between all those different things. We added in our content here, our paragraphs. We got all of our paragraphs in. Then what we can do is you can add your videos in, your images, your titles. Pretty soon that title scraping coming tonight. Generate your spin tags. Put your HTML spin tags, decorations in. You could spin the article, so you can get different spin here. Look at that. Different spin. Go in, find and replace. Look at your preview. Whatever you want to do, you can totally do with this software. And like I said, any language. No other software out there actually scrapes in the foreign language. At least not that I've seen. If you do see another software, let me know. Just out of curiosity, I'd be really curious to see if they do that. I know there's other softwares that will do translations, different tools. Unfortunately, the tool that we currently have, Spin Rewriter, does not do foreign language spin. There's a couple of ones out there like Monkey Spin. Yes, there's actually a spinner called Monkey Spin, I swear to God. I was looking at it, but it was expensive. API was expensive. Some of the content was really shabby. So I said, well, why don't we just scrape in the high quality content? Anyways, long story short, I'm not going to go into it real in depth here, but this is looking like it's going to be a sweet tool. I actually use this for everything that I do now, pulling content. Very soon you'll be able to tell how long you want the article. So you could say 500 words, 1,000 words. Right now it's pulling about 2,000 to 4,000 words per article, which is a lot of words. You could say you want a 5,000 word article, and you could spit it out. You could say, okay, I want an article for a YouTube description, and it would spit it out. Okay, so you want to put authority links in. You want to put links into it. Anything that you want, we have it coming. and we have a ton of options coming. But right now, for what it has, it's amazing. I was actually just doing a launch jack, and I pulled up muncheye.com, and I went in and I looked at the product that's coming out next week. I typed in the name of the product, I hit add product, I put in my keyword, I hit start, scrape articles. It pulled it together, went out, scraped everyone's hard work that they did for this launch jack, pulled all that content into me. I threw my images in, I put my videos into it, I changed a couple of names in there with the find and replace. I added everything that I wanted in, my embeds, maps, the whole 9 yards. Spun the content, threw it into my Tumblr Viper, hit start posting it out to around 2,000 blogs, and it was just flying out the door. High quality content. That's what Content Viper did. It saved me hours and hours of work of creating content, maybe even paying for content, or using other content tools that was very expensive. Anyways, just wanted to give you a preview. Sorry for 30 minutes of rattling on here about Content Viper, but I'm totally psyched. Just wanted to give everyone a preview. Anybody that wants good, high-quality content, this is the tool. You definitely want this. It's awesome. Although I am biased as a creator. Totally biased there. But I love what we have so far, and I'm totally looking forward to what's coming. Because I tell you what, there's not going to be a tool out on the net that has options that we don't have. I can guarantee that. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Cheers.